We'll go ahead and get started. First question, Kaliko.
Eric, obviously the team is 4-9 right now, but there have been parts of the games where you guys have shown the ability to compete in spurts. Getting defensive stops. So with all the injuries going on and the rotation and stuff, how hard has that been to get everyone on the same page and get a consistent run of games and stops?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good question because we do play well in spurts, but that's part of the game. This game is a game full of runs. And, you know, we got to figure out ways where we can be very disruptive on defense and offensively. We got to get where we can just get going and flowing every time down the floor. We're just not getting all the shots and everything that we really want. I think we make the game so much harder than what it should be. And until we understand if you to play winning basketball, it starts with defense. And when it starts with defense, then it creates easier looks on offense. And we just got to understand that.
Mark Berman.
Eric, what you were talking about there is that mindset? Does it kind of become second nature, combination of? How do you look at it?
I mean, to me, if you don't do that, then I don't see how you're going to win a bunch of games. Um, we're just not. We have a small margin for error every game we're going into. We can't go into every game thinking that we're just going to dominate or whatnot. We're trying to figure things out and figure out everyone's flow. Now we're talented enough to get things going and to compete with everyone, but we just got to get on the same page and learn what it really takes to win.
What did you think of Christian coming back and playing after rolling his ankle?
Well, yeah, he's a tough guy. Stuff like that's going to happen, and we want him to do well. He has to do well, and a lot of other guys do. And we want him to continue going out there and playing. And um, definitely don't want to play an injury, but we definitely are glad that he came back and continued playing.
Jonathan Fagan.
When people talk about chemistry and getting to know one another a little bit, the mind always goes to offensively. Are we seeing that as an issue defensively? Is that what's leading to some of these bad stretches or breakdowns? Maybe more the Chicago game, but is that what we're seeing?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of shots that we take that are very tough, and but what creates good energy all the time is defensively. That's the only way that you're going to create better energy throughout the game. Because if you create good defensive energy, you don't have to run plays. Somebody's going to be open. You got to play for one another. We do have good guys on this team. We do have guys that'll listen, and so we just got to learn that we just got to drive and kick and play for one another. But only way it starts with is on the defensive end.
Thank you.
Brian Barefield.
Rick, you've never been one to talk about individual accolades, but this year you have really, been playing at a very high level as far as offense is concerned. Is it what coach is installing into the offense that's getting you more open looks?
Well, yeah, I'm going to get more open looks, and because I have the ball in my hands more. But I'm always trying to figure out, to do whatever it takes for us to win and figure things out. And I know I need to find ways to, get guys going and try to figure out ways where I can maybe play more point and try to get more guys involved and pick my points on when I need to score. And but like I said, it's a development stage for a lot of people. Guys are in and out, and you're playing with so it's an adjustment, and we got a lot of new guys on this team, so it's definitely not easy.
Dwayne Rakin.
Yeah, Eric, obviously you just talked about the new guys, new rotations, guys out. And despite Aiden having the kind of game he had, you guys were right there, only down too late. What do you feel like didn't come together in those last couple minutes to pull this one out?
Well, we're going to always have our chances. We're a good enough team, whether guys are in and out, we'll always be right there because, we work hard, and we might, we're never going to be out the game. And but for us to win, you got to have good starts, and you have to play pretty well on defense, so you can give yourself offensively an easier chance to, dictate the flow of the game.
Thank you, Eric.
Mhm.